So everybody, it's just so crazy. I'm on a little rant again. Let's talk about 9 to 5 jobs. And let's talk about the pros and a lot more of the cons, because this is how it is. With having a 9 to 5 job, you got quick money. You get paid either once a week or every 2 weeks. That's how it goes. And yeah, you can bump up your wage if you work hard and you do what you're told. You spend time for the company, you take initiative, you go out of your way, etc. That's like the pros. You might have some benefits depending on what job you're doing. Sure, those are all fine and dandy. But with a 9 to 5 job, it limits a lot of things. It limits your time, and these are the cons I'm gonna say. It limits your time. It limits what you can do, like outside of work, and it's just I feel like 9 to 5 jobs, at least for me, is just miserable. Like, I feel like we don't get paid enough. Some people are very fortunate. They get paid well enough because they've probably been at that company for quite a while now, and they made a name for themselves. Like, the place that I'm at, it's a well-known place. A lot of people worldwide come here, and it's cool. You know, like, I'm not like mad about it or nothing, but what I'm not really happy about is like, you put so much work in and you don't get as much back for the place that I'm working. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful I got whatever money I have. I'm grateful for the card I have, right here. I'm grateful for everything. But like, I feel like we deserve a whole lot more. I feel like all of us that work 9 to 5 jobs deserve so much, because we put our blood, our sweat, our tears, we put so much effort into something that doesn't really give much back. Like, for instance, right? In all reality, you can be working at a company for like, let's say 30, 40 years, right? And this is true. You can work for 30, 40 years, make a great name for yourself. A lot of people know you for what you do and what you've done in the past, and they applaud you for that, all that, good little stuff. But at the same time, you got two people that might work at the same field as you, and they're getting paid, what, maybe 20K, or maybe 20, 30K below you, or 40K below you. And what do you think the manager's gonna do if they're starting off like low with that money, like what they're getting paid? They're gonna drop you. They're gonna drop the guy that's making more money. And that's just part of the business side. That's part of like creating more profit, to create more revenue, to create, just a longer, what do you call it? It's like, for the long period of time, they're making more money. There's a better way of saying that. I don't know how to say it, but for the longer period of time, they're making more money out of you, or they're making more money out of the business. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm all sputtered now, all over the place. But like, you have to consider that. You have to consider, and it's not like, it's not on you. You're not the problem. It's just the way 9 to 5 businesses work. So put your heart and soul into something you really want to do. If you want to become a blogger, if you want to become an officer, if you want to become a pilot, if you want to become a doctor, whatever you want, whatever you're passionate about, if you want to be an athlete, like, go do that. Like, seriously, I always just applaud people that actually go out of their way to do that. Don't be stuck on a 9 to 5 that you absolutely hate. You might get paid just some decent money for a quick period of time, but it's miserable. The work is miserable. The time and the things that they make you do. And sometimes you might feel like, dang, I don't get paid enough for this. Why am I doing that? Like, it's just stuff like that just doesn't really make much sense, But I'm not saying And I'm not saying this like all 9 to 5 jobs is terrible. If you really love your 9 to 5, if you're really comfortable, be comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy for you. But for the people that are actually like so tired of just, working a 9 to 5 and struggling,